Here we have the golf team led by Coach Jenkins. This team was a great group of kids, this senior class. What I really think is special about this group of golfers is they're kind of what makes Cinnaminson athletics special, in my opinion. A number of these kids are multiple sport athletes, whether they're bowlers, soccer players, football players. They're also golfers in the spring. They made the decision to get involved, represent their school, and have fun while they're doing it. So as I just stated, we have up next Coach Jenkins and the golf team.
As head golf coach, it is my honor to talk about our 7 seniors who are leaving us and will be moving on to great things next year. Not only are they not bad at golf, but most importantly, they are great men. And that's what makes it so tough not getting to coach them anymore. Hopefully they learned a little bit about how to play the game and how to handle themselves on the course. And they can use it as they grow older, either recreationally or as a hobby with friends or in the business field. So without further ado, I would like to introduce our 7 seniors. First up is Alex Chaika. Alex was a 2-year varsity letter winner for us. Next year, Alex is going to go on to Rutgers Camden, where he's going to major in health sciences. PGA Tour player comparison to Chaika is Dustin Johnson, and that's because Alex bombs his drives. Anybody who knows Alex knows that he grips it and rips it, and he can really send it out there. Next up is Jack Terafay. Jack was a 3-year varsity letter winner for us. Last year he was first team All-Division, and I'm sure he would have been first team All-Division this year as well. Next year he's going on to RCBC, where he's going to major in mechanical engineering. PGA Tour player comparison for Jack is Jim Furyk, because Jack is our savvy veteran leader. Anybody knows Jack, he's wise and mature, and he's a leader of our team, and that's why Jim Furyk is perfect for Jack. Next up we have Justin Zacchese, also known as JC. He's a 2-year varsity letter winner for us. Next year he's going to St. Joe's, where he's going to major in business. His PGA Tour player comparison, Phil Mickelson, because JC is a master of the short game. When we come up at Riverton, you have to come up on the 9th green, and most of the time you have a crowd around you. And JC was always legendary to flop a sand wedge right onto the green, right near the pin, and he is a master of the short game. That's why Phil Mickelson is perfect for JC. Next up we have Jack Lilly. Jack was a 3-year varsity letter winner for us. Next year Jack is going to go to Monmouth, where he's going to major in biology. Bubba Watson is the perfect comparison for Jack because of how fiery Jack plays the game. Fiery in a positive way. He's very confident with his game, and if he's playing better than you, Jack would not be afraid to tell you how well he's playing, and that's why Bubba Watson is the perfect PGA Tour player comparison for Jack. Next we have John Blair. John was a 2-year varsity letter winner for us. Next year, John is going to Thomas Jefferson, where he's going to major in construction management. PGA Tour player comparison for John, Matt Kuchar, and that's because of John's cool and calm demeanor on the course. Anybody that's played with John or knows John, he's quiet, he's calm, doesn't show his emotions at all, whether he's playing great or not so great. And that is why the perfect comparison for John is Matt Kuchar. All right, being cool and calm is a great attribute to have playing golf, and that's what John has. Next up, we have Carmen Saginero, also a 2-year varsity letter winner for us. He'll be going to Penn State next year, where he's majoring in actuarial science. Brooks Koepka is a perfect comparison for Carmen, right? Because Carmen thinks he's so good that he can play blindfolded, as you can tell from his picture, and he thinks he's a ladies' man on the course. Carmen would be known for pulling up his sleeves a little bit to show off his arms. You can see it a little bit in his shirts, just like Brooks Koepka. Carmen was great for us, really improved, and I think Brooks Koepka is a perfect comparison for Carmen. Lastly, we have CJG. CJ was a 2-year varsity letter winner for us. Next year he's going to Rowan, where he's going to major in chemical engineering. His PGA Tour player comparison would be Tiger Woods, because CJ thinks he's the GOAT, the greatest of all time. All you have to do is ask him, and CJ will gladly tell you that. As I stated earlier, it's an absolute honor to coach these 7 guys. We're really going to miss them. Loved being out in the course with them, playing with them, but mostly just getting to know them and talking to them as they're great young men. And I know they're going to be very successful in the future. Thank you very much. Have a great day.